بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد يقول الإمام التحاوي رحمه الله تعالى وأصل القدر سر الله في خلقه لم يتلي على ذلك ملك مقرب ولا نبي مرسل. Reality and the root of taqdeer, predestiny and fate is Allah's secret into the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one knows, not even very near angel and not even any messenger or prophet who was sent. وَالتَّعَمُّقُ وَالنَّظْرُ فِي ذَلِكَ ذَرِيعَةُ الْخُزْلَانِ. And whoever goes deep into finding out what is the reality of taqdeer and predestiny and fate, whoever reflects in its depth, then it will become matter of betrayal for him. وَسُلَّمُ الْحِرْمَانِ. And it will become a ladder of deprivation. وَدَرَجَةُ الطُّغْيَانِ. And he is rebelling. He will be committing a level of rebellions into the ahkam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَالْحَذَرُ كُلَّ الْحَذَرِ مِنْ ذَلِكَ. Imam al-Tahawi rahmatullah alayhi said that be careful and again be careful. Stay away from that and stay away from that. Be warned from that. Do not commit that. Do not go near to that. How? Nazran aw fikran aw waswasatan. You don't have to reflect, ponder or contemplate, or you don't have to doubt about the taqdeer. Why? فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى طَوَى عِلْمَ الْقَدْرِ عَنْ أَنَامِهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had kept reality of the ilm of the predestiny and qadr secret from His creation. وَنَهَاهُمْ عَنْ مَرَامِهِ. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden that it is not the purpose of your ibadat that you should find out or you should dig into. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden it. كَمَا قَالَ فِي كِتَابِهِ. The way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had said into His kitab, لَا يُسْأَلُ عَمَّا يَفْعَلُ وَهُمْ يُسْأَلُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot be questioned for what He does. And creation, whatever they are doing, they will be questioned. They will have to answer. They will be responsible for that. فَمَنْ سَأَلَ. Whoever asks, لِمَ فَعَلَ. Why Allah did do that? فَقَدْ رَدَّ حُكْمَ كِتَابِ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى. Then he is rejecting this hukam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said, لَا يُسْأَلُ عَمَّا يَفْعَلُ. Whatever He does, He does. You don't have to ask Him, why did you do, O my Creator, O my Allah. That is the hukam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever will question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's authority, then he is rejecting this ayat, this hukam. وَمَنْ رَدَّ حُكْمَ كِتَابِ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى كَانَ مِنَ الْكَافِرِينَ. And whoever rejects the hukam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will be counted from the rejectors, from the non-believers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us firmness. This article of taqdeer, as one of the world-known and world-renowned scholar and speaker, Maulana Suleiman Mullah from South Africa, he says it so beautifully that everybody, now, you will come to know, everybody goes for therapy. Everybody wants some sort of counseling. Everybody wants some sort of intervention. Everybody thinks that, I need to see psychiatrists. He said, O Muslims, if you will have in your iman this article of taqdeer correctly, then you will be independent from the thousands of sessions of therapy. Very nicely. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us Iman onto every Aqidah, but especially this Aqidah of Taqdeer. As Imaam al-Tahawi rahmatullah alayhi said, it is such a secret. If someone wants to dig into the secret, it is such an ocean that he will keep drowning into the darkness of this ocean and he will find no exit. He will find no exit. Rather, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, La yus'alu amma yaf'al. He cannot be questioned, whatever he does. Wahum yus'alun. And whatever you do, you will be asked for. You will be questioned for. You are liable. Allah is not liable to anybody. Remember, Allah will not do zulm to anybody. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever He does, if you have that submission, if you have that surrendership, especially to this article of taqdeer, that, it will be bitter. It will be bitter. That's why repeatedly we are saying, and Sahaba used to say, that when anybody comes to Rasulullah SAW to accept Islam, any revert, any convert comes into the khidmat of Nabi SAW to accept Islam. So it was one of the noble habit of Nabi SAW to make him say that, قُلْ آمَنْتُ بِالْأَقْدَارِ كُلِّهَا حُلُوِّهَا وَمُرِّهَا. Say that I have brought Iman onto all predestinies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, onto all taqdeer of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, onto all fates of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I have brought Iman. And how my Iman is, I have submitted to it. It is Allah. He can write anything about my taqdeer. And I have submitted to it. I have brought Iman. I have full conviction. I have surrendered to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Kulliha. Every taqdeer, huluwiha wa murriha. Whether it is sweet, whether it is bitter. Whether it is sweet. And as I've been saying, sometimes you are going through bitter part of your life. Someone where we were studying. I think he had 4 children. 4 children. And all of them, confined to bed. You can literally define, may Allah forgive me, but just to explain that. They are like lying down vegetables. No, like nothing. And they were in this condition for very long. All of them. And you feel sorry for father. And he used to say that whichever, here, you go to hospital and doctors, you don't pay anything. But there you got a lot of money. You need to have a lot of money. So he said, any doctor I take them, that doctor doesn't take fees. He feels so pity. Now, imagine, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't test nobody beyond his ability. When you look at this person, you will wonder that how this person is coping. And you will see smile on his face that is what is my taqdeer. Now, how many ranks are being piled for him and for these kids into the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That will be disclosed only when we will arrive into hereafter. There is no doubt about it, wallahi. There is no doubt about it. La yus'alu amma yaf'al. Whatever he predestines, he does. Wahum yus'alun, and you will be questioned for. So what I was trying to say, that sometime that bitterness you have not created for yourself. That came from the taqdeer of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometime that bitterness, that period, you got to keep on asking that Allah turn it into ease. Turn it into afiyah, because in coming sentences that instruction is coming, that we are being commanded not to ask for trouble. And that Sahabi who was having constantly fever on himself. So, see, into the time of Nabi Sassam, the rehearsal was going on, whatever will happen till the day of Qiyamah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had taught us through Nabi Sassam everything. So, who made Nabi Sassam inquire? Nabi Sassam said, have you made some dua? So, he said, yeah, I have said it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, oh Allah, any sin I have committed, punish me here, don't punish me into hereafter. Nabi Sassam said, why did you say that? Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim. When you ask from His mercy, then ask for maximum. Why do you ask for trouble in this world? Say, no Allah, I don't want punishment from you in this world and not into the next world. That is what you are supposed to ask. You are not supposed to make dua of fear. That is what Nabi Sassam said. So that is the guidelines of Nabi Sassam. Salullah al-afiyah. Nabi Sassam didn't say that Salullah al-bala. Na'uz billah. Ask Allah for troubles. No. Ask Allah for bitter taqleef. That is what Nabi Sassam didn't teach. Get it correct. Nabi Sassam taught that no. Ask for ease. Ikhtara aysarahuma. When even Nabi Sassam was given choice between the two things, he will choose easy one. And that is what his sunnah, that is what his instruction, that is what his teaching. But in a very fundamental, first go, when person brings iman, he used to make us say that amantu bil aqdari kulliha huluwiha wa murriha. I have brought iman onto all taqdeer, whether it is sweet, whether it is bitter. Sometime you keep on asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the rest of your life, Allah has planned something else. Hazrat Maulana Yusuf Mutala Sahib rahmatullahi always comes into mind. He says that sometime Allah has designed very, very high ranks. Such high ranks that even Shuhada and Siddiqeen and sometime Anbiya will envy on you. They will envy on you. They will say that, oh Mazin, you are elevated into the ranks. No one can compete. So he used to say that Allah has kept very elevated ranks for you. By your amal, you cannot climb that ladder. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala temporarily, this life is temporary. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala temporarily create these types of some bitter scenarios to make you reach there where wallahi if you had thousands of years of your age and you had spent into the total sincerity, devotion, ibadat and pleasing conditions in your whole life, you would have not reached by 1,000 years. You have reached within 10, 20, 30, 40 years. If you look at it this way, and that is what Hazrat Maulana Yusuf Mutala Sahib rahmatullahi used to say, then you will come to know that, don't ask for trouble. But if you say to Allah that, oh Allah, if you have thought otherwise, then it's an easy deal. Just keep me on iman till I breathe my last. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala turn our ibtila'at into in'amat. Oh Allah, turn our illnesses into the cure. Turn our tests into rewards. Into this world, into barzakh and into next world. But oh Allah, whatever happens, make us breathe last onto the totality of iman. Onto firm conviction on every aqidah of Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept us all. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يا أول الأولين يا آخر الآخرين يا راحم المساكين يا ذا القوة المتين يا ذا المن فلا يمن عليك يا ذا الطول يا ذا الجلال والإكرام لا إله إلا أنت زهر اللاجئين وجار المستجيرين ومأمن الخائفين إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامح عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في أم الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تقطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده أم الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندام ولا مفتونين. اللهم ارزقنا حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك وغضبك وعقابك والنار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم اشف مرضانا وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمته.